All right, so boys and girls, let's try another. So I can join my buttercups together. I can use my buttercups to help me make joining addition problems or subtraction. So I have three buttercup petals. I take one away, and now I can show you that we have two left. So let's say you go out in your neighborhood and you can't find a lot of flowers, or you see some flowers but people have grown them. You really can't pick flowers that people have purposely put in the ground unless you ask permission. One other thing that you can do is, I went outside and I found a small branch off of a big tree, and I just carefully took some. So I can have a one, two, three, four petaled branch, and I can take away one. This happens to be really small, right? And then I have three leaves left. And so my math problem would look something like this. I had a four leaves on a branch, and Mrs. Sweet took the smallest one off, so that's a subtraction, and I had three leaves left. So a lot of times take away, when you can use these, you can see the three big leaves, right? I can also do that for a joining set. So I went outside and I have what's called a maple leaf, and a maple leaf is a little different. So I could join two different leaves together. So I could join this one, which is one, two, three, four, plus one leaf. This is considered one whole leaf, and I have five altogether. Or I could even use this leaf as a math problem. I could count one, two, three, four, five, six spiky parts to my leaf, and you can see I kind of turned them off, and I can take away one, two, and then I have four left. And if I was going to write that as an addition problem, a subtraction problem, I would have my six pointy leaves, take away two. So I took one, two off, and I have a leaf with 4 points left. So I took away two, and I have four left. Or I could find two of the same leaves. So of course this one, I'm going to take that one apart, but I have two maple leaves on a branch. So if I wanted to join them, so let's count how many points on this maple leaf. I'm just going to tear it off. So I have one, two, three, four, five, six, and this leaf has one, two, three, four, five, six. So I can have a math problem that is 6 pointy points on one maple leaf plus 6 pointy parts on another maple leaf. Now I'm making that into an addition problem, right? And so my addition problem, boys and girls, it's not going to use a minus, right? I'm going to use 6, and then I'm going to use, look, I'm joining a vertical line and a horizontal line. That should help me with addition. Plus 6, and how many is that going to give us? Let's count all together. You ready? So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, plus 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I have 12 all together. And I think if you go out and you can look to see, but not all maple leaves have the same number of points. They sometimes have 6, they sometimes have 8. So if you happen to have these in your neighborhood, maybe you could grab a few of those. And then the last thing I shared with the kids this morning was that, God has a really great way of sharing nature with us. And so if you look here, if you look at these flowers from this, yeah, what do you think they look like? Yeah, to me, they look like hearts. And that's exactly what this plant is called. It's called a bleeding heart because it looks like the heart has opened up and this white petal, but actually if you look closer, you'll see that they're dark at the bottom. Actually, this is the seed of the plant. And so this plant is called the bleeding heart. It looks like the heart's been split open at the bottom. and that's how it got its name. And then once these, you can see that there once 6 flowers on this, it looks like a small branch. My plant will just stay green, and these are the leaves of the bleeding heart. So they'll remain a green plant, but this is about the end of its blooming. So when you come in my backyard, you'll see this plant because those hearts are ready to, flowers are ready to be end. And I know that they're coming to an end because look, they each have a seed pod right underneath it. Do you see that dark part right at the very bottom? So you could go out today and gather and collect some nature. And the buttercups and the dandelions, boys and girls, are available for you to, because most people think they're like weeds, but I think they're beautiful. So you could make a little bouquet and use those for math. And then when you're all done, I just had a little vase like this, and I could put all my flowers in them, but I pretty much used it as math for math, so I don't really have any of those. And the last thing I want to show you, boys and girls, is the seed pods. Sometimes people refer to them as helicopters, and you probably see these on the ground. These are green because they weren't really ready yet to fall off the maple tree. But if you look around a maple tree, you should find those. They're sort of like a tannish brown, and they're kind of fun because the way they travel, they look like a helicopter. When they fall, they can spin. So I'm sorry that we had trouble with Zoom this morning, so I hope that you will take a look at this and try to do some nature math. All right, boys and girls, have a great day.